Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle. And
Hey, your phone
what is
ring.
that?
Hey, your
Do
phone
you
ring.
hear that? It seems we're getting a call. Wait, what is that? Vegeta and Trunks have done it again? Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. They've done it again. They've managed to carry Kaioken Goku all the way through the Festival of Battles. Let's begin. Alright, we're in a bit of a situation here. We've seen that Super Saiyan Goku is supering at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, then I'm going to change orbs to a rainbow right here. Active skill. There we go. So now Kaioken Goku can get his orbs. I mean, here's the thing. I don't really know what the devs were going for here because he gets all this. Great chance to crit, guaranteed crit with STR key spheres. We're going to have to float these guys off because shocking speed, lovely, right? But you can see, shattering a limit over in a flash. This is just garbage, Z fires. What is this? We're going to do that. But, like, he doesn't get anything from the rainbow, from the STR orbs, apart from damage reduction. Like, of course, damage reduction is good, but he doesn't have guard. He doesn't have, like, defense when receiving an attack. 10 turns and a character's entry gets 10 keys, so that's long gone because we're on turn 72 here. I don't know really. This should have been a wait. I should go to his actual thing so I can tap it. This right here, this should have been an additional super. This man's role is damage. Look at this. This is Kaioken. It doesn't just damage the enemy, it damages himself, man. That's why he loses HP. But they went ahead and they gave him great chance to crit, then guaranteed crit 24 key. I don't know. But enough yapping. We can get 6 right here. As long as we get the counter, then we should be able to move through this. Because we've got, oh no, we floated Vegeta, didn't we? Nah, that's the thing. So 40 million for V and T. So we are running double Vegeta and Trunks just because Kaioken Goku, he doesn't have a 220%. With V and T on there, and also the 10 years, because you kind of do need the 10 years to be able to get through this at all. I was thinking of running Go Frieza, even though 55% maybe they would work, because I mean the blues work. Then again, they're not as good. But V and T, no, the 10 years, they aren't on Battle of Fate. I was thinking, we could run Hit. But Vegeta and Trunks aren't on Accelerated Battle. It's really got me thinking. I think, he's doing well, right? 101 million. So yeah, they're not as crazy as they could be. After that Gogeta video, man, I'm feeling confident. That's why I've got myself in here. I think we can do this. So yeah, 80 million doesn't have a GT partner. I could have brought maybe Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but we'd move faster than we are now because come on. We got it. We would move faster than we are now because he does guaranteed crits. So I'd rather not do that and actually get a few stacks, because some of these enemies we've been killing them in one turn. Oh, this is why you need this guy. That's why you need him. Okay. First we scatterfish. At the end, huh? Okay, people. So unfortunately, my phone, it seems that it didn't save the video, right? It didn't save the video. So those 3 hours I spent, they don't go completely to waste, but most of it does. I'll turn on the display capture here, and we'll actually just play out this. We'll play out this bit here, because this bit, I'll just mute this because I mean, there's no reason to have it be any volume. But basically, or I'll just make it low. Yeah, we'll just watch this together. I'll just give a play-by-play. Basically, what happened here is we'll do full screen. Kaioken Goku, he managed to finish off Daima Goku here So you can see 53 million crit, really good. So honestly, he's actually been doing pretty well here. Come on, man. There we go. So we're moving across. So we're up against AGL Gogeta here. And I guess I got a bit too confident because I really thought Vegito could handle these normals. The thing is, right, is that not only in the last run, not only were we on the 220%, but Vegeta and Trunks supered before we did on Vegito. So that's what allowed him to really tank. If you saw that video, then yeah. So we did do a few dodging here. Didn't help us. I mean, but you can guess what happened anyway. So we did get the Dokkan attack with Vegito, but basically, yeah. So we did get the Dokkan attack. I can probably just like skip through this. I mean, it doesn't matter because it's frame by frame, so we'll just let it play. It'll be faster that way. But yeah, you're watching this at the same time as I am. Somehow, some way, we managed to make it to AGL Gogeta, which it's really a miracle, not gonna lie. Kaioken Goku, like, he's been the worst unit on the team by far, obviously, but it's not like he's a complete zero here. Of course, you know, you get to Gogeta and he's gonna get cooked, but climbing the ladder, he's actually, like, he's capable. The only thing that he needs is additional supers. If you have good hypo luck, then you can get additional supers. But I really do think they should have given him additionals because, I mean, you know, it's Kaioken, right? He's the damage man, and he can't do damage apart from one super. But yeah, here's the big one. I was actually very surprised that we actually died to this. But then again, you know, I remembered that we weren't on 220. So I think if I turn up the volume a little bit, we can actually, like, hear me. Let me... Oh no, I muted the thing. Let's hear it. Oh, I'd have to mute my mic, wouldn't I? Yeah, I don't have a mute button, so we'll just do this. Yeah, so I guess I'm being really stupid. We're kind of just like, what is this? I don't know what to say. Some kind of inception here. But basically, I forgot that the actual, like, audio is this. But since it wasn't in the track, you couldn't hear me anyway. But, so yeah, basically we died. I was really surprised that he died. But then I remembered we're only at 200%. So yeah, I guess I will see you in another 3 hours. This video won't be coming out today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Vegeta and Trunks do. Turn 75. We've made it back one more time. Look at this. Just look at this. What we're going to do, we're going to go into attack mode. We're going to father-son Gallic Gun. And we're going to get past this turn. Now, unfortunately, things haven't been going so well. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a little bit weaker than before. The friend right here, 10 million defense. Quick look at the build. We've got a decent chance to dodge, but I mean, it doesn't matter because this is guaranteed double digits. I'm going to go for you. I'm going to target Glorio, actually. Yeah, let's target Daima Goku, and then Vegeta can go for Gloria. So this is my Vegeta, because we can only bring one, because we're doing double VNT. Now, fortunately for us, both of them are supering in slot 1. I think Gloria's before and Daima Goku's after. Yeah, so here's Gloria. Dude, no matter what, this is guaranteed double digits. Yeah, 10 million defense with 50% damage reduction. Like, it's insane. So 78 for the friend right here. Yeah, we've been doing pretty well. The only issue I have with the Vegeta and Trunks runs is that because they do so many supers, you get moments where, okay, the boss has a ton of health, but they go all out and they get all of their attacks a crisp. And so because of that, the unit in slot 2 can't get any stats, you know? And it just really annoys me. Or it's like, you can see, okay, we're up against a physical enemy. As long as they don't crit, we'll be able to get stacks in slot 3. But then they do crit,
and then they take out the boss, right? And so we've been having a lot of turns where they've just been one-turning the boss by themselves in slot 1, and so no one else can get any stacks. So they are kind of the way they built them, they made it so, like, you know, the plan of having them in slot 2 and the stacker in slot 1, that's what you really want to do with them, because if not, they'll just be extremely selfish, right? They'll just take out the boss by themselves. And of course it has helped us in a pinch, but yeah, it's like these Vegeta and Trunks runs, they can get really annoying, because when you're an hour in and they do 4 supers and all of them are crits and they take out the boss, you don't want to start over, because it's like, you're like, oh man, this run's cooked, right? You know you're cooked, but you can't. Wait, what? I targeted the wrong guy. Oh no. Oh no. And plus he's floated off as well. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do now. There's nothing we can do now. Where are they supering? They're not supering. That's just lovely, isn't it? That's just lovely. It's over, gang. I feel like it's over. So the 30% for bond of parent and child will go for you. We might need to active skill with one of the fusions, honestly. Kaioken Goku 1.42. Kamehameha, shocking speed, legendary power. So he actually links pretty well with G4. We'll go for Gloria because, you know, type advantage. We can get the massive stack as well. So yeah. So here's a 61 for my Vegeta and Trunks. Yeah, they have been a little bit weaker. Okay, 40. That's a good crit. That's a good crit. Okay, that's not good. That's good. As long as we get, like, dude, we need basically this whole turn needs to be like crit. The boys need to crit for me. Thank you, thank you. So we're good in that department. Gogeta is going to do a lot of damage to Dame Goku, but I don't think he'll kill. 121. Yeah, because we got shocking speed, Kamehameha, legendary power. Pretty good. We have one more turn to do this. Okay, I'd love that to be a crit. So honestly, Kaioken Goku being a little bit of a link battery for G4, it makes up for the fact we don't have any Super Saiyan 4 allies. Huh? That didn't help us. So that's the 46 he's up. Yeah, so we're a little bit weaker. We saw that he was 50 million basically last time around. That's a good crit. I think we're going to be fine to the normals. Yeah, okay, he's good. He's good. Okay, I don't know what to do here. I think we have to go G2 active. Yeah, we have to. So supering at the end. Going to attack mode. We'll go for you. Yeah, unfortunately we have to waste it just because the team, well, we don't have enough damage. You know, that's the problem. We'll keep you though. We will go for Gloria to maximize the damage, and then we will switch to attack mode here. Wait, why did I say attack mode? I meant defense mode. So Vegeta, we call Vegeta defense mode. We call Goku attack mode. But Goku gives defense support, and Vegeta gives attack support. So it would have been better to switch to Vegeta just to boost up everyone else. So 100 million for V and T here. That's short for Vegeta and Trunks, in case you're wondering. Pretty good attack stat, honestly speaking. But this ain't about them, right? This is about Kaioken Goku. If we can get Kaioken next to Gogeta eventually to use the active, that's the plan, right? That's the plan. We want to see him at his max level. So that's a 67 million for big Super Gogeta here. Guaranteed crit, by the way. It's sort of like if we can get stacks with Goku, then that would be ideal. But I mean, he's got three more of these coming. You know what I'm saying? How's he doing? Boom. And he's down. Okay, so we're up against Super Gogeta here. What are we saying? Alright, so is that the first attack? It is. So if you guys have been here before, if you watched the Gogeta showcase, you know that we had a plan, right? The plan is to do just this. So we want to hit the 17 key so that we don't break his attack. Because Gogeta, in case you don't know, this Gogeta, on his 18 key, he does massive raids for 4 turns, which, you know, we won. But he disables enemies' attacks. Crazy how this has happened to me twice now. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go all out with Vegeta. So that's 1.2 he has. We do need the crit, so I'm going to trust him right here. Yeah, so this is actually the second time it's happened to me where Gogeta has been supering as the first attack, so we can't hit the 18 key. Very lucky that we've managed to actually do this though. So we're back to Gogeta. Hopefully Vegeta doesn't sell here and he does his dodges, because 10 million normals, I would have loved that to be a crit, boys. I don't know, they're kind of choking here. They're not doing so well. It's like I would have loved this 50 turns ago, right? When they would allow the others to stack. But now we're in the end game and they're not critting, they're not additional supering. It's, you know, in the crucial moment where we need the damage and they're saying, how about we do just normal attacks, no crits, right? So yeah, 58 million. You can kind of see the 4 turns has worn off. But anything for that counter, you know what I'm saying? So guaranteed additional super, 53 million for this guy here. How's he doing? Boom. So no crits, unfortunately. We did get the counter there today. He's going to do a lot more damage than he would with the 24 key anyway, because he got the counter. Thank you. That's 150 million. No, it's not. He didn't crit. Oh, that's just lovely. That's just lovely, isn't it? So 88 for this guy. Pretty good. Pretty good. Vegeta's gonna make up the damage. Okay, maybe not. We might have to Vegeta active in 2 turns, but who knows if we'll even survive 2 turns with this guy. But then we won't be able to win. That's the only issue. But then again, you know, it's not always about winning. It would be nice to win, like do the unthinkable, winning with Kaioken Goku on the team. But, you know, sometimes I just had to be quiet for that. I had to be quiet for that one. So where's he supering? At the start. Okay. Vegeta and Trunks should be able to handle this. Maybe. You think they've got this in the bag. So 30% right there. We'll give this guy his 5 rainbows and Kaioken Goku. So he has, I mean, the damage reduction isn't going to do anything, but he has 44% damage reduction. Just in case there's an invisible attack, right? Just in case Gogeta tries something. So here's the super. I think they should be fine. I don't think they're dying to this. If they do, that's going to be really devastating. Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah. That was the friend as well. That is like the difference between a 200 and a 220, you know? Right there. The 100% stat loss. Like, oh my god. Hey. Suddenly this room is getting kind of hot. But they are dope on attacking here. In the crucial moment, and they do get the crit, but it only does only 75 million, which, I mean, is that crazy or what? How much HP does this guy have? How much HP does this guy need? Like, honestly, to say they went overboard with Gogeta and Vegito, absolutely they did. The Daima phase as well, because that's just too much HP to take down in 3 turns. You can do it, and to think, this is a 200% lead, right? This is no 220. Of course, we did bring the 10 years, but they're not in the leader slot, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no Dragon Ball Legends. I kind of don't know where to go from there. It's like the joke ended there, but we can't just have it be awkward silence. So that's a 52 million. Guaranteed crit, by the way, just in case you forgot. Guaranteed crit. Yep. Another one coming. I think he's handling these normals A-okay. And Kaioken Goku sitting in the back, cheering us on. Hey, I can do guaranteed crits too. I'm just like you, Gogeta. I can do guaranteed crits too. Although I can't do additional supers. What I'm saying is prove me wrong, Kaioken. Prove me wrong. So here are the normals. A-OK. 100% defense when receiving an attack. How's he holding up? So Earth Protecting Hero Support. That's a 52. Okay. Not really much of a difference between now and what we saw 3 hours ago. Yeah, so we can't do additional supers. Okay, so... okay. Alright. So we will do this with Vegito. Honestly, I feel like Vegeta and Trunks can handle the normals. Although I'm not so sure. We'll do that. Gogeta's going to need to lock in right here. We'll do that. And Vegeta and Trunks. Like... 6 million with 20% damage reduction and guard. And guard. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do something right here. So that's 10. I don't know, gang. I truly don't know. I don't know if we got this in the bag or not. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna see how we do. Ah, he failed the counter. Okay. Alright, yeah. Thanks, Gogeta. Thank you. Are we dead? Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
It seems we made the rookie mistake of trying to float Vegeta and Trunks. Amatsu and his dev team, they took control. No. Those boys go in slot 1, he says. Did I get too confident? Did Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta fail his counter? I'm sure you know the answer to that. Alright people, what is good? It has been about a day since I've last seen you. As you can see, we're in a bit of a situation here. Now Gogeta isn't supering this turn, so what we can do is we can V&T it up front, give him the 24 key for the Bond of Parent and Child boost. We can give this to Kaioken to Gogeta here. Now Gogeta does actually share a few links with Kaioken Goku. We get shocking speed, gives us a little bit of defense here. 1.4 million for the big Kaioken here. We do still have our massive stack up. So the 4% damage reduction with each STR key sphere. So we can get, is that 32? So 8. This is where the Kaioken Academy comes in. If you guys remember that, you were real one. But 8 minus 2 gets 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So that is 24% damage reduction. Going once, going twice. Sold. We're in. We've locked it in. There's no escaping this time around. Now, we do know Gogeta isn't supering, so this is just 7 million normals we have to absolutely eat. And honestly, I feel like he might be able to. He just might. Now, we did have a situation earlier on where Kaioken Goku was failing to tank Daima Goku's normals. They were doing about 140k to him. So, I don't know, guys. And that was 5 million. That was 5 million. So imagine 7 million type disadvantage. So yeah, you can see this guy. Even with the Kaioken shocking speed, he's not really doing so great because I think we might have lost the massive stack. So 71 with this guy. You can see, yeah, the Super Saiyan 4s. They actually went kind of crazy, but we floated them a few, I guess 1 too many times. Nice normal from him though. Pretty good. Here we go. So nothing. And 53. Yeah. So we didn't actually get the Gogeta turn, but if you think I'm coming back in here with this guy, no way. How's he doing? Hold on. Okay. Ooh, 2 million. Okay. I mean, he gave it his all. He tried his best. Yeah. Yeah, don't bring him in there. This was all just, a fun game. This guy, he was done absolutely dirty. I mean,
this just shows you the strength. The fact that we can even get to Gogeta shows you the absolute domination that Vegeta and Trunks are. Like, oh my god. Hey. But anyway, back to Kaioken Goku. This guy, he was done so dirty. I am not a fan of what they did. I do like the massive stack, of course, 4 turns. Now, if we didn't sacrifice 4% HP, that would be, we'd be 4% up, right? So maybe he would be able to tank, but who knows? We're all, that's another 3 hours away, but I mean, I'm not doing that again. This power doubling skill, honestly, this should have been 100% attack and defense. What else? This great chance to crit should have been, now the great chance to crit did actually come in handy because he did actually save the run a couple times. So shout out to him, I guess. This 4% damage reduction should have been like, I don't know, it should have been 40% damage reduction with a rainbow key sphere obtained or something, or like 10% damage reduction with every rainbow key sphere obtained. What do you think of that? Or like even 8% and then give him guard, because this guy, he's all about damage. He's all about damage, and we can kind of see they did. They didn't care. They just didn't care. The great chance to crit, but the guaranteed crit. I mean, it's nice when you can't hit 24 key, because orbs are bad if they're not STR. For this guy, they are really, really bad if they're not STR. But like no guard, his damage reduction is inconsistent. He wants to get orbs, but he can't go slot 1. It's just a complete mess what they did for this guy. It really does hurt me. The active skill, you think we're getting this in the festival? Now, if you've watched a few of these videos, you know that we have been hit below half health before, right? So like this is feasible. It is. But I mean, the amount of luck you have to where you're like, we're tanking the normals, but we're not immediately dying, so we can, do the spirit bomb. On his spirit bomb turn, he could be good because this activates the entire passive. But yeah, I really do think what they should have done, they should have given him, keep the 24 guaranteed crit, keep the 24 key guaranteed crit, give him guard, maybe bump up the damage reduction, and additional supers. That's what he needed. He needs additional supers. I don't know if it would have done anything for us if we additional supered right there, but I mean, he does get 50% defense, right? 50% attack and defense. So like additionals on this guy, man, I can't wait for this guy's super EZA, because I mean, these super attack effects are good. The 4% HP isn't good, but I mean, this is a good template for a super EZA. You know what I'm talking about. But that's pretty much it. There's Kaioken Goku. He's a complete failure of a unit, and I hate him so much. Amatsu, count your days.
Even the lowest born can outdo the elite if they work hard enough.